This is Joe Malone. It is the Bulls Chat podcast. We've got the head coach of the North Iowa Bulls, Todd Sanden, with us. Coach, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Joel. Thanks for the opportunity to meet with you.
Bismarck was in town on Friday night and Saturday night, and it started, 1-1 in the first period. It looked to be a pretty tight hockey game on Friday night, and then after that, it seemed like the opportunities kind of dried up for the Bulls in the second and third periods. Your thoughts on how the game started and how the game finished?
You know, I really liked our start on Friday night. I thought we had a lot of jump. Outshot them in the first. And just didn't come away with, that next goal to get some separation and get a lead. And quite honestly, they hammered us in the second and the shots on goal. And we're kind of on our heels there. I thought we were okay again in the third, but just didn't create enough to get back in that one.
3-1 was the final in Friday night. And then Saturday, as tight as the beginning was Friday night, Saturday was 50 minutes of physical, scoreless hockey. Was that change in physicality and pressure on the puck something that you were hoping to see out of the team?
Well, it's those are points that we touch on before every game in our pregame meetings, and certainly it was heavily reinforced after Friday night because we didn't think we were very good in those departments. Our shots on goal too were up on Saturday night, so I think the kids delivered on several things better than they did on Friday night. First, physicality. Second, shots on goal. And then just like defensive containment, I thought we were good in those departments.
Now, with the game being as physical as it was and, a lot more forward pressure from the Bulls, going into the third period, how was the team holding up? Was the energy level still there? Could you see that in the second intermission?
Yeah, it was. The game that we were playing, I thought we were initiating a lot in that game, especially coming into the third. We felt good about where we were at. We felt we were generating more of the better scoring opportunities. So it was just a matter of trying to get that first one by their goaltender to get a lead.
Yeah, and that first goal came off a very physical play. Simone Dadier bodies a kid up against the boards, digs the puck out, spins away, heads towards the middle of the offensive zone, and from there, Nolan Abraham finds the back of the net. And, that was an exciting play to watch.
Yeah, I think when you look at Simone and when he plays overtly physically, he does a lot better job for our team, and he creates more for himself and his line mates. So having him body up on a guy on the defensive blue line and then pick up a puck and transition through neutral with it with control and then make a play for Nolan Abraham to bury a rebound was, he did a ton of that work to get that goal, that's for sure.
And then there was a empty net goal to set the final score of 2-0. Now, Stefan Carney, he's 3-0 and has the first shutout for the Bulls since the first 3 games of the season.
Yeah, he's been good since he came. Obviously he hasn't lost a game yet, and he's given us chances to win every night. Obviously, with not losing. He's just a steady, confident, comfortable goaltender right now. He's got a great personal process and routine, as does Mitch Day. So we just look at both of those guys. I feel like if we could get goal support for those guys, they give us a great chance to win every night.
Now, next up, Bismarck once again. Let's head up. It seems like this season it's Bismarck in a stretch, and then you're not going to see him again till April, and then you finish with 6 straight against Bismarck. Is the message going to be stay physical? Let's try and repeat the performance from Saturday night?
Yeah, I think that's obviously the mindset since I worked for us Saturday is just try to stay with the same game plan. And that season ending 6 games in a row, I don't know what the scheduler was thinking there. I don't think that's good for any pair of teams in any division to have 6 games straight at the end of the season. But it is what it is, and you have to put schedules together based on availability. So hopefully that was the only reason. Is just those are the only 2 times those teams could finish off like that.
And then not to pull out a crystal ball, but let's just say that a playoff matchup is North Iowa versus Bismarck. You might just be living in each other's living rooms at that point.
Yeah, it could end up being that. It certainly could be.
So, head coach, general manager of the North Iowa Bulls, Todd Sanden, thanks so much.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it.